Alright guys, how's it going? Today I want to talk to you about percussion, and we're going to aim to make it sound a little bit more realistic and, epic. So, to start with, I've got a bunch of different instruments here, all of which I'm going to put in the description below, so that you can check them out. So, let's begin. To start with, we want to begin with a very simple rhythm. Obviously, you can't write something complex and crazy off the get-go. We need to slowly add fine details and layer the instruments to create that realistic drum ensemble. So I've got a small, simple rhythm here. I'll play it for you. So obviously that doesn't sound great right now. First thing I'm going to do is change the notes, find some drums that actually sound good in that rhythm. Okay, so changed it slightly. Let's hear the difference. Cool. So the next thing I'm going to do is change the velocity around to create a more realistic kind of expressive play style. What I like to do is highlight the notes that I plan to edit, hold Command, then drag to draw my velocity line. So the next thing I'm going to do is start layering a little bit just within this instrument. And something that I think is really, really important when writing drums is moving the notes slightly over so that not every single note is playing on the grid line. Percussion ensemble, all the players are not going to be playing exactly together. So simply hold Command, use the directional key for a fine adjustment. Okay. Alright, I like that a bit better. Now, I think I'm kind of happy with that. It's basic and we've got something to work with. So, I'm going to move forward here and go into damage. Hopefully some of you know damage. It's a crazy instrument to use. Very, very good drum samples in there. Alright, so what you want to do is have a bunch of different instruments that you can load in and just mess with and find the drums that you like and then exploit that instrument by using the best drums that you can find and just layer them all. I mean, my channel should just be called Let's Layer Stuff. Alright, so we've got two instruments playing this rhythm with different drums. Now what I want to do is add some accents for a more unique kind of rhythm. See what we can do here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put something in Zimmer Percussion here. I've got the low taiko drum selected, which I believe is just C and D. Let's check. Yep. Cool, so already we're sounding just way more layered and unique than before. Got this little taiko layer from Action Strikes, which is kind of a lazy way of writing because it's already written for you, as you'll hear now. But again, different layers create a huge sound field. Now, the next thing I like to do, after I've expanded on my simple rhythm, added different layers, and created some interesting, unique rhythms, I like to add flams and rolls that kind of only happen every now and then, just for extra impact. Cool. Now these higher accents I think can afford to go even higher. Push it to the limit. Why not? Whew. You know what, I made this multi-layered, distorted brass drone the other day. I thought I could chuck it in. Let's hear what we've got here. Sweet. Let's go again. I think for the end it might be nice to have kind of a finishing rhythm. And I think from what I heard we could afford to, yeah, crank these up a little bit, especially these lower ones. I always kind of start out really soft and end up just pushing everything to the max anyway. So, basically, we started with a simple rhythm, changed the velocity, made sure that not all our MIDI notes are directly on grid. We've layered the shit out of all our instruments, and exploited, their range and different unique sounds. Added some rolls and flams, varied the rhythm ever so slightly here and there. Let's hear what we've come up with. Cool, very cool. So I think that's about it from there. I really hope this tutorial helped, and I'll probably do another tutorial on this at a later date. Using this same project, we could write an entire piece out of this over time. I will also make this project file downloadable if you guys want to mess around with the MIDI. If you happen to have the instruments, that's even better. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace out.